Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for taking your time to be here with me in another episode of the Splendida podcast. I'm your host, Daniel. Now, there's a lot of things that people think of when it comes to spiritual people, okay? And a lot of these things, it's fascinating to me, and I can understand why they think that way. But a lot of these things are either distorted or just plain wrong. Okay, and let me explain why. People think that when someone says like, "Oh, I'm a spiritual person," that I don't know. The hippies, that they dress in a certain way, probably very loose clothing or very ethical clothing, that they only listen to meditation music and very ethereal, maybe even more rhythmic and tribal music and sounds, that they're all vegetarian or vegans. That's another thing. What else? That they don't drink, that they don't smoke, that pretty much they don't do anything but meditate the whole day, or just being outdoors, just hugging trees for the whole day. I find it interesting. I laugh at all of this, but I can't be mad at people for thinking this way, because a lot of people have been just pushed that image, of, oh, this is what a spiritual person is like, So obviously, most people will think like, oh yeah, that's what they look like. That's what they are. But it's wrong. It's wrong. You can't even, for the most part, you can't even recognize a spiritual person even if that person was right here in your face. You wouldn't be able to recognize that person, because they all come in different shapes, sizes, and ways that, it's amazing. So let me talk about myself, okay? Because I've got the authority to talk about myself, okay? Because I know myself a little bit. Am I a hippie? No, I'm definitely not a hippie. Have I got long braids that I don't wash or I never wash? No, of course not. I don't have any of that. Do I only listen to meditation music or tribal music and, those Tibetan bowls sounds? No, not all the time. Only it depends on the meditation. Sorry about the noise. It depends on the meditation that I'm doing, what is required. So I can use those sounds doing meditation. I can use those sounds. I can listen to that music and those sounds if I decide to go for a walk in the park, for example, or go to the beach. Sure. Don't have to, but I can do it. I've done it in the past. I haven't done it in a while, jogging or walking and listening to meditation music. It can be done, of course. There's people that do that. I'm not exactly one of them. Okay. I actually, for the people that know me, I actually enjoy rock music, heavy music, you know, uh, even pop, hip hop, rap music, even blues, and a little bit of jazz, and tribal music, definitely, you know, because that is me. I'm not restricted to just one type of music. You know, I listen to whatever I like. As long as I enjoy it, that's my music. That's my sound. Okay. Um, Now you might ask, oh, how can you listen to heavy metal and and hard rock and being spiritual at the same time? Well, you can. Sure, people can say like, well, but that's really heavy energy. It's mostly noise, loud noise. There's a lot of uh, like the lyrics. They might not be necessarily the lightest, you know. Sure, I get that, but it's something that I love. And the important thing is to do something that you love. So if you love heavy music, hard rock, heavy metal, then why not? If it puts you in the amazing state, you know, whether it's because of the sounds, whether it's because of the lyrics, whether it's about something else, do it. Do it. Use that. Use that. The important thing is to actually listen to what you love. That's it. Another thing, I'm not vegetarian. I'm not vegan. I eat meat, fish, seafood, eggs. Don't really drink milk that much. That's the one thing that I actively avoid, which is the milk. Which we humans, grown adult humans, do not need milk. It's as simple as that. Okay. We have the milk from our mothers, okay, or the milk from the bottle that we need. Okay, fair enough. After that, when we're too old to have the milk, that's when it should stop. That's my opinion. There's a lot of people who are very spiritual and they continue to drink milk. Fine. I don't. Okay. Unless there's no other option. Okay. But I might not need to have it. Okay. I actively avoid drinking milk. So yeah, I eat meat. Now, there's a lot of spiritual people that say you cannot be really spiritual if you consume animal products. And I understand that. I understand because they say you're consuming energy from another living creature. That doesn't work well. I got different information from my higher self, from my spirit guides. I asked, do I need to be vegan to be a spiritual person, to do anything spiritual, whether it's Reiki, whether it's psychic mediumship? The answer was no. Everything in balance. That's the thing. And I was like, okay, do I need, and I kept asking, do I need to give up meat, fish, seafood, eggs, honey? No. That was it. I was like, okay, I'm not going I'm not going to insist anymore. I'm not going to ask a third time because I already got confirmation twice. Now, I've got nothing against the people that will say you're not spiritual if you don't do these things. It's fine. It's their point of view. It's not mine. and I accept it as their point of view, and I just let it go. That's it. I won't even be mad at them because it's their opinion, and their opinion is just it, an opinion. It's not a Bible, it's not the Quran, it's not anything, it's not a book, it's not a law, it's not a rule even, okay, that we have to adhere and that's it, it's like set in stone kind of thing. No. The thing with spiritualism it is that it's you, it's about you, it's about your experience, your path, not someone else's, okay? You can get inspiration from all sorts of people and situations and places, absolutely. But at the end of the day, you're the one living them. You're the one living your own life. So whether you incorporate these things, these external things or not, it's up to you. Okay, so a spiritual path is very personal, even intimate. Okay, so no one can tell you, you should not do this, this is wrong, blah, 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 blah. You're not a real spiritualist if you don't do this, or if you do this. No, that's too extreme. Okay, to me, that is too extreme. So you're a spiritual person and you consume meat, fish, seafood, milk, eggs, whatever, fine. It's fine. My only advice is moderation, obviously. Have more light foods, a lot of greens, a lot of vegetables, drink plenty of water. This is crucial. Hydrate yourself. Hydrate yourself, okay? You enjoy the odd alcoholic drink now and then, go for it. Just don't overdo it. Because when you consume alcohol and smoke and I don't want to go into heavy stuff, your energies will become a lot denser. And when your energies are a lot denser, you cannot communicate with the spiritual realm effectively, okay? So that's why, for example, when I when I do my psychic mediumship readings or my Reiki sessions with clients, I don't consume alcohol at all. I don't have to. I don't feel the need for it because I know it's going to affect me. It's going to affect my energies. And I need to be as clean as possible when dealing with clients, okay? So drinking plenty of water, eating well, okay? Light stuff, plenty of greens, plenty of vegetables, the exercises and all that, sure. So yeah, I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian. Didn't want to drag myself off the main path here. So yeah, not every spiritual person is vegan or vegetarian. That's nonsense. Okay. There's even actually, like, to go back to the music. There's I've just remembered. There's a photo on the internet. It's with two Asian kids. Okay, one of them is like I don't know if it's right to say this, but he's not a monk, but he's got those robes. I'm not sure if it's like orange robe kind of thing or red. I'm not quite sure, but so the picture of the photo is of him, the monk kid, and the other kid that has got like a heavy metal t-shirt. I'm not sure if it's AC/DC or something like that. I don't know. And he's wearing black, and they seem to be like the best of friends. They're smiling or they're laughing. They seem to be very happy. And I was like, that's it. That's it. To me, spirituality, that is a big part of it for me, which is you can be both. You can be, in your Zen moment, in your Zen time, okay, meditating, everything is spiritual, everything in balance, everything calm, and you can still do your heavy metal shish. Let's put it this way. Do you know what I mean? So you can still do that. You can still have fun with your friends. You can go out and you can enjoy your music. We're not just the one thing. We're like an amalgamation, so to speak, of all sorts of things. And so embrace those. If you say like, well, I don't want to suddenly stop listening to my music, the music I grew up with, for example, the I don't know, Metallica, Nirvana, Silverchair, whatever Tool, whatever that is. I don't want to lose that up. Like, well, you don't have to. You don't have to. You can still listen to that. You can still love that, and still be spiritual. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's about you. It's not about what the others think. It's about you. Okay? So these are just some of the things as well. Also, that spiritual people, they live in nature communities. I don't know, that we all have vegan clothing or animal friendly clothing, something like that on us. No. It sounds great to be living in a community out there in nature, and I think that they do exist, those communities, and there's a lot of people who will not wear anything with an animal product on. Okay, no jeans, t-shirts, shirts, jumpers, shoes, nothing. Okay, it's very hard not to, but it's also very expensive, unfortunately. But yeah, there's people who will dress up that way, but the majority do not. A heavy spiritual person can be wearing, you can see that person walking down the street, shopping, whatever, with jeans, tennis shoes, or just regular shoes, a t-shirt or a shirt, a jumper, a jacket, and that's it. You won't even know that person is very spiritual. You won't know. So they don't have to be dressed a certain way. They don't have to be listening to a particular kind of music. They don't have to have this very specific and particular lifestyle. They don't. A lot of spirituals have got jobs, regular jobs, and so you might have, or you might know a very spiritual person, either in your family, in your circle of friends, maybe at work, maybe a neighbor, maybe someone that you don't personally know, but you've seen the person many times, or you see the person every day, but you never talk to the person. he or she might be one, a very spiritual person. So these are just some of the things that a lot of people get wrong about spiritualists. Okay, like I said, there's no judgment on my part. It's just what it is. Okay, people think this way because they've been influenced by TV, by what other people have said. But that's the thing. The thing is, like, the majority of people have never experienced that side, that more spiritual side. They've never been with a very spiritual person. So they will assume that whatever is said on the TV, on a program, documentary, on a movie, even, okay, they will assume that is the truth because they've seen that probably like many times. So they're like, well, if they keep showing it, it's probably because it's true. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just like that's a very tiny part of a bigger picture. So we all come in different sizes, shapes, colors, with different tastes, with different lifestyles. And that's what makes spirituality very, very beautiful. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this video, the information that I put out, my points of view. And I only ask 4 things from you. Like the video, comments down here below, share it with your friends, family, colleagues, whoever, wherever you are in social media, and subscribe. Please subscribe, because that's going to really help my channel to grow and to help me put a lot more content in this channel. There's going to be a lot more spiritual stuff and other things that I want to talk about and I want to share with you, because my main goal is to help out as many people as possible. So if you can help me do those 4 things, then I'll be helping a lot more people. It's going to be a lot easier for me to help more people. Thank you very much, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.